Hello everyone, you're back with me again, Michael Teoh. Now this is a very interesting question posed by one of my readers and a good friend from Penang called Eugene. Now Eugene is a college student and he asked me a very simple question recently in a phone conversation I had with him. And Eugene asked, how can we get students involved with our projects? What stimulates them? What motivates them? Now, whatever I'm going to share with you here are all my personal experiences of working with youths. A disclaimer right here, they do not represent the minority or the majority of youths. These are just personal experiences of mine. And oftentimes, it's all the same across all spectrum. So here we go. Now, to address Eugene's question, young people generally in the Asian culture who are more accustomed towards examinations, towards doing well academically, would of course, number one, if they support your project, if they support your cause, if they support your campaign, if they even come and attend your event, what they want is a recognition. What's a recognition? A recognition can be in the form of a certificate, a testimonial to actually prove that they were a participant in your event. Now, why is this important? Pretty much in the wide spectrum of job requirements, or to even for you to start a career, especially if you are a graduate, oftentimes people want to see, where are your evidence? Where's the black and white? So definitely in today's world where it has become so competitive to even get a job, students would want, or the youths would want, something, a form of recognition where they can show their prospective employers, I have been doing more than reading books in the squared classroom. So certificates would definitely motivate students to join your event. I personally don't advocate for it, but that's the truth. Now secondly, the second point here is that some students may be more open, they have the foresight where they emphasize on personal development. This is the time when you talk to students, you try to gauge their opinion. You try to sell them the soft skills that they will develop for themselves when they join your program. Now here's a tactic right here. Oftentimes youths in the Asia or in the world in general, because we live in an age where crises are not many, where I believe most youths, especially in the metropolitan areas, do not live under the poverty line. So what happened is that we're a little bit pampered. Now what happened is that we have to tell them the reality of living in a metropolitan life. We need to tell them that the world is getting more competitive. Employers, entrepreneurs are looking for really outstanding students that don't just possess a straight A set, for example, but has the credentials of being an active contributor to our society. Sell them this angle. Talk to them. What are the consequences if they do not participate in your event? So that is selling the consequences. Now third, of course, is selling the strength of your event. Telling them, giving them the awareness. If you come for this event, you will polish your public speaking skills. You will get to know more people who would be interested in your growth and success. I understand some of you may be thinking, that's a common knowledge. Everyone would know that. Well, I'll tell you what, as human beings, because our brain, our mind, our thoughts, our feelings are cluttered with so many factors in life that sometimes some of these more obvious needs for our personal development are often overlooked. So it's best that you play the role to remind them again the benefits of supporting your cause and how that would benefit them at the same time. So again, just a recap of what would motivate youth. 3 reasons right here for my first sharing. The first one, of course, would be recognition. Certificate, testimonials, a mention in a magazine, in a book, in your report, in your announcement, in your speeches, works a miracle. Number 2, consequences. Giving them the harsh reality. What problem are you trying to solve on their behalf should they decide to participate in your event? And the third tip right here is selling them the benefits. Telling them what are the strengths if they attend your event. How would they develop themselves? You would have gotten them interested then. Keep reminding them about these messages, and God willing, you will get your very motivated, very amazing group of volunteers, supporters, campaigners, people whom you would need for you to achieve that collective success for your project. Michael Teoh here, signing off.